Find out why these mannequins are causing controversy, how brides can take advantage of a stranger's canceled wedding, expert help on how to say yes to the perfect dress.
Welcome to Life Love Shopping. I'm Michelle Yarn.
And I am Rachel Kay. We're going to tell you some of the healthiest ways to spend your tax refund.
Healthy.
Not just blowing it on some accessories, but really what you should really invest it in that'll make you feel better.
Okay, and we all have the one celebrity who we would love to hop in bed with, right? But there are a few that keep showing up on everybody's list. So we're going to run down the top celebrities to sleep with.
Sounds good. We all know how hard it is to admit when we're wrong, and many of us hate the feeling of having to apologize. And a recent study found out why not apologizing makes us feel much better than actually apologizing. Researcher Tyler G. Okamoto explained when you refuse to apologize, it actually makes you feel more empowered. He says that power and control seems to translate into greater feelings of self-worth. So in his study, ironically, people who refused to apologize ended up with boosted feelings of integrity more than those who did. So the next time you go to tell your kid to apologize, because it will make them feel better, remember that part of it's a lie, but you still need to teach your kids to apologize.
I mean, don't be a jerk.
No, if you really hurt someone's feelings, you need to teach them that they need to apologize if they ever want to have a relationship with that person ever again.
Maybe just try not doing things you'll have to apologize for.
That's better.
And here's one woman who will never have to apologize for her freaking awesome dog. Cheryl Alexander's service dog, Orca, is making headlines once again. Orca is a famous pooch over in England. He's already won awards for saving his owner's life. Now that she's become a mom, this golden retriever is helping out with diaper duty.
What? Look at him.
Yeah, Orca knows how to fetch a clean diaper, lay out the changing pad, grab the wipes, take off the baby's onesie, and toss that nasty little nappy. How cool is that?
Oh my gosh.
And by the way, Orca knows about 150 commands, including how to use the washing machine, operate light switches, and answer the front door. Just saying, that's more than my husband knows how to do.
I was just going to say, it's better than a husband.
Can I get an Orca, please? Thank you.
Her husband better watch out. Oh, no. All right, well,
he knows.
That dog's going to come in the house pretty soon. No. All right, new Swedish mannequins are sparking discussions about body image across the interwebs and on TV shows. And it's not because they're too skinny or have huge boobs, it's because they're plus size. These are the mannequins on display at Swedish department store Allen's, and their sizes are approximately a size 10 and 12. So to keep things in perspective for you, the average American woman wears size 14 or larger, so really they're skinnier than the average woman. Now, why aren't more stores using mannequins of varying sizes? Well, we're not sure, but here's a few fiscal reasons they might want to consider. Plus-size sales are poised to jump 5.2% annually in the next 5 years, according to research from IBISWorld. And according to Business Insider, 67% of people purchasing apparel are plus size. Now, here's the two main sides of conversation these mannequins have started. Number one, the mannequins are promoting obesity. Number two, people are happy to see clothes on normal-looking mannequins. So the question is, should stores have more plus-size mannequins?
So people don't want to see clothes on mannequins that look like them? They want to imagine themselves looking like the mannequins?
Yes, that too, but they're saying that it's promoting obesity by putting these bigger size women models in the store. You're setting a bad example.
If you get rid of these mannequins, is that going to cure us of obesity? And first of all, these are not obese people.
No.
Like we said, that's average. But if you're selling the clothes, you need something to display them on, right?
You do. Right. And then you could argue the other side. If the mannequins are too skinny, you're promoting like an anorexic or a body, even more body image.
Get over it, people. Just buy the bras.
I know. Why can't there just be a mixture of sizes and shapes of mannequins?
Then there'd be nothing to talk about.
There you go. Getting married anytime soon, we could talk about that. Instead of forking out a ton of money, you can now just buy someone else's canceled wedding on the cheap. The company's called Bridal Brokerage, which currently has over 2,500 interested buyers in their database.
Wow.
Unfortunately, they say there are over 250,000 weddings called off each year. I guess that's good. You don't want to marry the wrong person right now for business. So if you decide to skip out on your big wedding day and you're looking to sell, they ask for basic info like your venue, florist, how much money you've already spent. And if you're looking to buy, you get a large, of course, congratulations. And they say the weddings are carefully matched to meet your needs. What do you think of this?
I think it's an amazing idea because by the time these people cancel, a lot of times you don't get your deposits back. So it's already booked. The flowers are going to be made. The place is going to be empty. So somebody should use it. At least you can get a little of your money back and someone else can get a discount. Smart. Why did we come up with these ideas?
And the cool thing is, if you book with them, they'll automatically send out your RSVPs and change the date, your wedding date, so that you don't have to worry about people coming.
Superstitious, because then you'd be worried this came from a canceled wedding, you know?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Well, if you're not on board with buying someone else's wedding, maybe you want to plan your own. Here are some wedding rules you can break, thanks to Martha Stewart Weddings. First, you don't have to wear white. Gone is that era of the cookie-cutter wedding. No matter the color of the dress, you will look fantastic. This season, bridal designers are turning out gowns in blush, pale blue, even rich red. These are gorgeous things too. And anybody can be in your wedding party. You can have anyone you want stand up with you both. For instance, you can do a man of honor or a groomsmaid, which is interesting. And don't worry about having an equal number of each side either. And you can have any stone you want in any setting. Diamonds are only some girls' best friends, okay? Other brides might prefer garnets, pearls, or sapphires. Any stone can function as an engagement ring, and ditto for the setting.
Women say yes to the dress during several life milestones, from prom to debutante balls, quinceañeras, and the ultimate, of course, wedding gown. And finding the right one is not always easy, and luckily, we have Say Yes to the Dress fashion director Monty Durham here to embark his dress wisdom upon us. Welcome, Monty.
Hi there, Rachel. How are you doing?
I am amazing. Okay, we have to start with prom. I've seen dresses that are short with cutouts. What style dresses are on trend right now?
Oh, I tell you, it runs the gamut. I tell everyone, step into our prom department at Bridals by Lori, and you're going to think you jumped into a box of Skittles. I mean, the colors run the gamut, from neon orange to black to white to green to cream. One thing is for sure, that these girls are not shy, and they love a little bit of sparkle.
They do. So how do you suggest that these, teenage girls find a balance between maybe looking like a lady and not like a tramp?
Absolutely. We always try to remind them at the forefront of dress shopping, regardless whether it's prom or your wedding gown, remember what you're doing. You're going to prom. You're not going out clubbing. So maybe that sweetheart neckline may be just a smidgen, little low, and maybe it's bright. I always say, go on the understated, buy a beautiful dress, make sure it fits you beautiful, and get a color that accents your shoes, your makeup, your hair, your lips. I mean, let's figure it out that way and go that way.
Now, these dresses, of course, are not always cheap. Tell us about this amazing Say Yes to the Prom event you're involved in, and how you can help other deserving girls get prom dresses.
I was very fortunate to be asked for the second time this year that TLC and Discovery Communications, we did it in the home office in Silver Spring. And what happens there, we had 700 prom dresses donated for these deserving girls. And what happened is that we brought in 40 girls, and we had a little chat, and we went shopping on those racks. It was like running of the bulls. I mean, all these girls they were so excited to go look at these dresses. First time to have an opportunity to shop for a formal. And we did this, and we jacked them up. We had accessories, we had hair, we had makeup, we had on-site alterations. Remember, the fit is the most important part of any gown. And the gowns also went on to DonateMyDress.org, where you can donate those gowns in the back of your closet, Rachel, and I know you probably have a few.
Yes, I do.
And it goes to deserving girls across the U.S., and they go to other women's groups who have donated to this. And those dresses travel throughout the U.S.
Wow.
No, they're not going to have me there to jack them up, but it is for deserving girls.
Yeah, you also help jack up countless women as they say yes to their wedding dresses.
I do.
What would you say is like your biggest tip for brides looking for a wedding dress?
Your budget we can't help you with. So make sure you got that budget in track, because remember that $10,000 dress, there's somebody out there that's copied it and made it for $4,000 and maybe even $2,000. So come in with those pictures, but be very firm with that, because we can take you and direct you so we can find the perfect wedding dress. You can say yes to it, and I get to jack you up.
I love it. Now, we spend all this time and money buying this perfect wedding dress. How do you feel about the trash the dress parties?
You know what? I'm saddened by that. I mean, I hold these gowns in high esteem. If you don't think you'll ever wear it again or no one else is going to, think about turning it into a christening gown. Make it the pillow in the bassinet. I mean, put it to some very good uses. I mean, that's the way I feel it should be done. If you want to trash your dress, go buy one maybe you didn't spend as much money on, but remember what that dress stood for.
Well, thank you so much, Monty. We appreciate all your dress wisdom, and you can watch him on Say Yes to the Dress Atlanta Friday nights on TLC.
Thank you, Rachel. He's so sweet. And now that you have Monty's guidelines, we have some prom inspiration for you or to pass on to your daughter and hope that she heeds your advice when it comes to choosing a dress. High lace. It's cute and it's flirty. The details will highlight the face, but keep it balanced by making it short on the bottom. Also, sequin on top is a trend. Just don't do the all-over glitter look. Aim for balance. So if you want an edgier vibe, you can always pair it with combat boots. And a chiffon layered look, perfect for the flirty yet elegant girl. The layers take the dress out of the nightclub and into the formal ballroom. Ombre, perfect for the fun girl without having to do a print. Just make sure the dress is in similar colors, like pink to pale pink. You don't want to go crazy and do like purple to blue or something like that. What was your prom dress like?
I wore black. I wore like a long black dress that was sort of princess style. It was a little boobalicious for the time, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Mine was orange and pink. I mean, it was bright and it was all glittery, and I wonder where it is.
I don't know.
All right, well, we're going to share some awkward prom photos with you throughout the show today to bring back some memories,
and
for sure.
Yeah, you won't see ours though.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do that.
I have to find it.
I don't know where mine is.
Yeah, now I want to go look.
Well, still more to come, of course, on Life Love Shopping. Tips on how to save some extra cash when buying a new pair of designer jeans.
Nice. And if you're stumped on how to send that tax return, we have the 3 best ways to get the most out of your refund. Up on us, but don't fret, there's still time, and we're getting some very useful help from Executive Director of the Tax Institute at H&R Block, Kathy Pickering. Thanks for joining us, Kathy.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Now, when we talk about tax day creeping up, we mean days. I mean, what are we supposed to do before going into file? What do we do right now?
So tax day deadline is right around the corner, and people are starting to panic. And we would say, don't panic.
Okay.
It's more important to get your tax return accurate than just to get it in under the deadline. So if you really don't think that you're going to be able to get it done by April 15th, it's okay to file an extension.
Okay.
You need to know an extension to file is not an extension to pay your taxes.
Of course. They still get their money.
They still want their money. And so you can just do an estimate and pay what you think you'll owe, and that will help you avoid those penalties and interest.
Well, speaking of money, if we wanted to file an extension, is that going to cost a lot?
Well, actually, H&R Block is running a promotion, so we'll file your extension for free.
Nice.
Yeah, and we also have another thing that we're doing right now. If you've filed your own taxes and you're not sure if maybe you missed something, we're doing a free second look. So you can bring in your return, we'll take a look at it, and make sure you haven't missed anything, which this year there were over 1,000 changes to the federal tax law and 4,400 changes to state taxes. So it's easy to miss stuff, and if you need that extra sense of confidence, seeing a professional is a great way to go.
And I gotta say, I've been using H&R Block since '07. We have the same person every time we go in, and I love it because they really do have everything you need to keep everything in order, right?
Absolutely, and thank you so much for being a client. We
no
really
problem.
appreciate
Makes
that.
it easy for me.
Yeah, you know, there's just there's so many changes, and this year with all the late tax legislation, there were some tax breaks that got extended at the last minute.
Really?
So there's some family-friendly tax breaks like the child tax credit that can be worth up to $1,000.
Okay.
There's the residential energy credit if you've made improvements to your home. That can be up to $500.
Wow.
You don't want to miss out on those tax breaks.
So anytime you have a big life event, something happening, that's definitely a time you want to be a little more detailed with your return.
You want to make sure you look at your situation. If you get married, if you have a child, if you move, if you retire, all of those major life events, could mean major tax breaks too.
Okay. Any other last-second tips for us if we're feeling a little rushed right now?
Again, just a reminder that we're doing those extensions for free, so if you're really up against the wire, come see us and we can help you out.
Kathy, thank you so much for your help. And if you want more information, head to our website. It's lifeloveshopping.com.
Great advice. Well, one good thing about tax time, of course, is your refund. Not sure what to do with it? Not sure what to do with it? Here are healthy ways to spend your tax refund from Shape.com. First up, invest in memories, not accessories. Rather than buying that trendy bag, go for experiences instead. Studies show that buying yourself a vacation, yoga retreat, massage, or cooking class leads to increased happiness levels, more so than buying material things like a sweater or a car. Use your refund to get fit on the cheap. Try using those daily deal websites such as Groupon. Workout classes are really inexpensive. You have a variety to choose from, and they have really good package deals. And start a just-in-case fund. There's nothing wrong with taking that refund and saving it. That's right, I said save it. Granted, it's not as much fun as going out and splurging, but you never know when this cash could save you from a crisis.
A crisis like running out of a good pair of jeans, right?
Yes.
What are you going to do? But they cost a pretty penny, don't they?
Yeah.
So we have some ways to save money while you're shopping for this wardrobe staple. First, look for blended fabrics. Pairs will last longer if they contain at least 2% spandex. They'll hug your curves and they'll maintain the shape of the jeans. Also, choose a dark wash. Deeper shades are handled less so they can last twice as long. And when you wash them, turn them inside out, by the way. If you have a go-to style or brand that you know you love, buy them online. You already know what size works for you. A lot of times it's cheaper, and you'll find insider dealers. And retailers, they know this staple tops your fall shopping list, so they offer the best prices in August and September, so you want to keep that in mind as well.
Mark that on your calendar.
Yes, absolutely. All right, well, coming up on Life Loves Shopping, find out the one word that could save your marriage.
Plus, find out which celeb people want to have sex with the most. That is coming up next.
Listen up, all you coffee lovers. It is time to trade in your Starbucks coffee. Did you know more coffee drinkers prefer the taste of Gevalia House Blend over the taste of Starbucks House Blend? This Swedish-inspired medium dark roast has a captivating aroma that is only matched by its exceptional flavor. Gevalia transforms a coffee break into an exquisite cafe moment. Gevalia varieties are available in the coffee aisle and online at Gevalia.com. Try a rich cup of Gevalia coffee today.
She better save some of that for us.
Yes.
Welcome back to Life Love Shopping, by the way. And now on to the love department. Experts are saying there's a 5-letter word that could save your marriage: touch. Now, doing it the way it sounds is a start, but it actually stands for something. T is for tenderness and talking. Now, this is on both a physical and emotional level. Don't let bad feelings fester. Talk it out immediately and make it a priority to actually resolve your conflicts. O is for openness and objectivity. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. True intimacy is about letting your partner in and revealing your deepest feelings. U is for understanding. You don't have to agree all the time, but you do have to recognize where your partner is coming from. C, chemistry and comfort. While passion is important, so is the ability to be happy together during the ordinary moments of daily life. Hop in your sweatpants and be happy. And finally, H for honesty. Be careful, though, about being so brutally honest that your message is lost in anger because you were rude.
Yes. Rue, fantasizing about celebs will happen, married or not.
Very true. But which stars are the most sought after? Well, Morgan Miller has the list.
Hey, yeah, you know celeb crushes are nothing new, and Details magazine took a poll of the hottest celebs that most people want to have sex with. So let's see if your favorites made the cut. In third place, Adam Levine and Jennifer Lawrence. Ladies love them, some him, I do too. The Maroon 5 lead singer has a voice of gold and a body too, and it's no surprise that they want him between the sheets. But guys love Jennifer Lawrence because she's been on fire since we got to know her better during her quirky but cute acceptance speeches. Now, what guy do you think came in at number 2, guy and girl?
Brad Pitt? I don't know.
Zac Efron and Kate Upton. Zac really surprised me on this one. I don't even know how he made the cut, but apparently some people think that he's hot enough to wait in line for. And Kate Upton, well, there's 2 big reasons why everybody loves her, right? Yeah. Who said that? I did. The number 1 male and female, of course, would happen to be Ryan Gosling and Mila Kunis. Now, I know we talk about this guy all the time.
Yes.
It's because he's so hot. We can't help it. Neither can people that were polled on Details magazine. And guys have been gunning for Mila Kunis since she was on that 70s show. So, no
Well,
surprise
she's
there.
got that, like, sexy, like, she's cute, but she's sexy,
Yeah,
right?
like the dark girl,
the girl
next door.
Yeah, it's the girl next door.
This Ryan Gosling thing, though, this dude is everywhere. You guys agree with this?
I'm on the bandwagon.
But is he your one, like, if you had to choose?
I mean, is there
one? I mean, if you only got one, get out of jail free card even, who would it be?
I don't know.
I'm sure Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Gorgeous.
I like Ryan Gosling. I think Adam Levine is a good one too.
I don't know. He just seems dirty and skeevy to me.
That's
I like
That's
that.
about No, he's like a creeper.
You don't know what's
know.
gonna happen. I'm in it for the story all the time,
He's
Michelle.
like,
That's the problem.
but he to me is like the female version of Angelina Jolie, and the reason I say that is because they both just seem dirty to me. I don't know what it is.
Something
like,
about
I
the
think he's
tattoos.
hot. I
is
like
hot.
that. His body, and then he can sing too.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, press play.
He could
I'm
sing
ready.
to us after all that.
All right.
Who would you? Do you have one?
Okay, it's kind of weird, but I like Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I just like him. They're both thinking I'm crazy. But it's not just a looks thing. Like, I still think he's cute. Look him up on the cover of GQ. Well, anybody on the cover of GQ looks hot. But
Well, he is buffed now. He had to buff up for a movie, so I'll give you
see,
that.
for me, it's more like he just seems like he'd be cool to hang out with, too. Hang out.
Hang out.
All right. Well, here at Life Love Shop, and we want to connect with you. So when we're not on TV, go like our Facebook page and tell us who you'd want to hook up with.
Ooh.